Hello, in today's video we're going to talk about the pros and cons of living in Yorkville, Toronto. Well, please stick around to the end because the best kept secrets are at the end. And last but not least, my favorites, the great spots for eating in Yorkville. My favorite is Sassafras, great all-around menu. Another one is One Hazelton, it's in the Hazelton Hotel. Fantastic food, great menu. Another one is the Alobar, which is, I believe, seafood, great seafood place. And Osteria Guiglia is a great Italian place. So lots of great seafood, lots of great Italian, lots of great restaurants. One more that I really enjoy in Yorkville is well, the first thing I want to talk about is the high cost of living in Yorkville. It is a very, very expensive area due to the fact that it attracts movie stars and musicians and modeling agencies. So it's a very high-end clientele in the area. In the Toronto area, the prices per square foot for condos usually range between $800 to $1,000 per square foot. Well, in Yorkville, you're going to pay from $1,000 to $1,300 or even $1,400 a square foot for a condo. So just so you know, the prices are a little bit higher, but there is some great value in the area. A couple more things on the downside of living in Yorkville is there is quite a bit of construction going on right now. The several buildings going up, so the traffic noise can be a little bit noisy at times. The traffic can be a little bit congested. And while I'm talking about traffic, parking is limited in the Yorkville area. There are not a lot of parking garages. It's like a very, very condensed area. So I would suggest that you, take transit if you want to visit the area, or if you're going to live in the area, I would suggest you use transit as much as possible. Now, as far as another point about congestion, there are a lot of events that go on in the area, so it's going to be pretty busy at times during the year with certain festivals going on. You're going to find a lot of tourists visit the area, so it can get crowded at times, especially in the summer months, so you might want to be aware of that. Another factor on the downside is that it's a very limited on green space in the area. I believe the Village Park is the main park in the area, so it is quite congested at times. The property taxes and maintenance fees can be a little bit higher than the average in Toronto, so just want to be aware of that. The last thing I wanted to mention on the downside is it is a very, very high-end lifestyle in that area. There's a lot of luxury apartments, luxury condos, high-end retail outlets, so it's a very, very well-dressed crowd and a high-end crowd. So if you're not comfortable with that kind of environment, you might want to try, another area of Toronto. But if you do enjoy that, we're going to be coming up to some great highlights in a minute here. If this is your first time visiting my channel and you want to know more about living in Toronto, please subscribe, tap the bell, and you'll be the first to hear about new market trends coming up here in Toronto. My name is Ed Bulmer. I get calls and texts from people like you every day. So if you want to know more about Toronto and living in the area, please call or text me and I'll be the first to answer you. Well, if you're into luxury shopping, Yorkville has it all. You've got Gucci, Prada, Cartier, all the high-end retailers are there. There's many fine high-end clothing stores and art galleries. And now there's some wonderful cafes in Yorkville as well. You've got the Goldstruck Cafe, you've got the Asset Cafe, and there's some other great cafes in the Yorkville area. Now for pubs, you've got excellent pubs as well. You've got the Duke of York, and you've got the Oxley, which are two cool little pubs. The Oxley is especially one of my favorite. It's like a little old mansion, very cozy setting. Try the Sea Bream. Their Sea Bream is an excellent dish there. And as I've mentioned, there's some great art galleries. The Teletaglia, the Bellefeuille Gallery are two of the great galleries that I like in Yorkville. There's one more, Ingram. There's 3 great art galleries, and there's several more smaller ones that have original art from Canadian artists, oil, things like that you'd really enjoy. I love looking at the art galleries in York. And I've kept the best secret to the end, are the fine dining places in Yorkville. I love the great dining that you can enjoy in Yorkville. Two of my favorites are the Sassafras, which is a great old mansion, beautiful environment, great food there. Another one is One Hazelton, a great environment in the Hazelton Hotel, wonderful food, great menu, and a nice little outdoor patio there as well. And lastly, there's another two restaurant that you can't miss when you're in Yorkville, the Alabar, great seafood there, and the Buca Osteria. It's great Italian, homemade pasta, fresh food there. There's some great restaurants in Yorkville for you to enjoy. Well, I hope you've enjoyed this video on the pros and cons of living in Yorkville. Please stay tuned and subscribe for more videos to come.